Hello, 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 hello. It's me. I know it's been so long. Let me put my shades on so I can act like I'm important. It's been so long, darlings, I know. And then a few of my admirers said, darling, when are you going to do another mukbang? Darling, we've been waiting and checking. It's arrived. All right, that was a fail. So anyway, I tried to be sophisticated. I'm not. I said my blessing over my meal, and I'm gonna get started. And I had salad. Woo! This was part of a big salad, and it had avocado, and it had tomato. See, tomato, and it had carrot, there, and it had cuke, there, and it had lettuce. Yes, and it was good. It was really big, and I ate a lot of it, and I was really happy. And then I did something horrible, and I pigged out on some ice cream. This is good ice cream, but I overdid it. Okay, so I'm gonna get started. Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't tell me the other stuff. Chicken, Richard. Hey, Rich. What was the marinade of the chicken? The marinade. What was it? The marinade on the chicken, honey. What was it?
Tomato, basil, and garlic.
Tomato, basil, and garlic. And it was really, really good. It smelled good when I was cooking. Tomato, basil, and garlic marinade. Sorry, hon. Thanks.
What?
Sorry for interrupting you. Thank you.
Oh,
I'm sorry for interrupting you. Thank you, honey. Yum, 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 yum. Y'all know what? It's still hot in here. Blast it. Doggone it, that girl's got such bad manners. Thurston. I can't believe we're stuck on the island with a girl of that class and that sort here. Oh, Thurston. Who would have thought of Thurston? Well, maybe we all have to get along. Too much television. Alright. Yeah, this is real classy. I don't care if you don't like it. This is really good. Yeah, so a couple of nights ago, and this really big one of these, which is a little one. It's a little bigger. And my husband prepared a really nice salad, and I ate it for dinner. And that's all I ate, and I felt really good. I felt really virtuous. And I asked my husband to pick up some ice cream at the store. Well, I'm thinking he's going to get a little pint. That's good. And he got, I think it's a gallon. No, it's a quart. Oh, okay, thank God it's just a quart. I got a quart. Guess what I did? Well, not all of it. I used green tea. A little bit of it. And so the day after I had the virtuous salad and I woke up and I felt really good, and I always sleep really good if I eat just vegetables or something, well, plant-based stuff, I sleep really well, and I wake up really refreshed and had a good hour and not late, and I don't feel fuzzy, I don't feel groggy or foggy or anything, and I'm thinking it's going to be really good. But do I keep it up? No. I get this ice cream, and I'm like, okay, I'll have ice cream. But it was a quart, and I'd eaten most of the quart, and I'm very ashamed of myself. Now, I don't usually beat myself up about things like that. But, I mean, it's a quart, man. That's just gross. That's how I feel. I have too much high cholesterol, blood pressure, and at my age, for me to be doing that. but it was stress eating. That was stress eating. I hate that, you know. Sometimes I eat for stress, and I did, and I wanted to kind of film it, but in a way I kind of glared. I don't know. I felt really bad. Oh, what's that awful music is my husband's playing, but I hate it. I hope he doesn't hear me. I don't like to criticize what he does. Because I love him, and he's very sensitive, and if I tell him that the music's awful, he'll change it. But he's obviously enjoying it. It's like somebody that wants to be Aretha Franklin, but isn't. Oh, this is so good. I need to have some plant-based stuff. I know that if I become a vegetarian or a vegan, my blood pressure will go down. Made me know better. But if people liked vegan and vegetarian food, more people would do it. And therein lies the rub. This is good. Okay, I do like this. But I don't think you get cravings for salads the way you get cravings for sausages and ice cream and cheese and milk and chips and soda. I don't know. I have to talk to people, ask them, do they get them? This is so ill-bred. Yeah. So, anyway, I've been exploring the wonderful web. YouTube, really. And I saw there were these people talking about they live in their car. And there's this girl, she was really cute, and she told me she lived in her car, and I'm like, no, you don't. And then I see some videos where she admits, well, I don't really, I mean, I live in it, but I don't sleep in my car. She wasn't like a homeless person that had no place to go. She was just having fun and traveling around, and she was basically staying in the car when she wasn't sleeping on somebody's couch. So she was like, I don't sleep in it. I could tell. It was really dangerous. Even for a man to like live, as in live, including sleep, like, you know, how you live in your house or your apartment or whatever. It's very dangerous. And it's against the law in a lot of places. They can arrest you. Besides the fact that they're predators looking for people like that. And she was a young, pretty, slim girl. She'd stand up like a sore thumb. So I didn't believe her. But I didn't want to be obnoxious and say, girl, you know, you stop playing. But anyway, apparently some other people did that. I was like, yeah, that's what I thought. It's like people want to come up with these little snappy shtick, I guess. I don't want to say shtick. But, you know, they want to come up with something they figure will give them views or whatever, you know. There are too many people who are going through hard times or who have experienced hard times. Or somebody who really doesn't understand what it is to really be in hard times. And they're just having a little fun, slumming or whatever, or just going on an adventure. You don't know what it's like. And, excuse me. People are more savvy today. And, yeah, I'm going to say it. It offended me. I don't want to use that overused word offended, but it did. Because I know what it really looks like. And I know people who have really been in that type of situation. Now, I never lived in a car, but I've been very, I've been in shelters, you know, that type of thing. And it's not peppy and chipper and cute and everything. It's a drag. And it's scary. Especially if you're a woman. Especially if you're a woman. I know people are trying to get known and all that good stuff. But if you're not being honest with people, they'll be able to tell. Of course, there were a lot of guys who were like, I don't care, you're hot. And see, the thing is, she's a hot girl, so she didn't have to go through all that rigmarole, so. And I don't think it's amusing because, like I said, there are people who really live in their car, live in their van, live on the streets, live under a bridge, live in, stop talking with food in your mouth, live in what is called condominiums, which means you occupy an abandoned house. Nobody is leasing there. Nobody was on paper living there. It's abandoned. Nobody lives there. But then people come in there and say, okay, since it's uninhabited, we're going to inhabit it. And it can be like real dumpy and horrible, or they can hook it up really good. Depends. And they take the word abandoned and condominium and put it together and call it a bandominium. But a lot of people say bandominium or a bando. So-and-so has a bando up at such and such street or whatever. But that's what that is. And they live in fear of the landlord, the homeowner finding out, the cops finding out, and they're being, having to move and stuff. It's not cute. You don't play peppy, cute, little cutesy music with it. And you talk about your cutesy little life lambing, so to speak. I don't want to be a mean person, but I just don't think there's anything cute about being in that situation. I don't. So I'm thankful for what I have. I was thankful for what I had before. I just didn't use good sense, but you live and you learn. And if you don't learn, then it's too bad. And that's the truth. Tea. I really thought it was going to be more cheerful. But it really burnt my biscuits. No, it didn't burn my biscuits. Somebody used the expression that something burned their biscuits. They were doing they were dealing with some business, online business, and the person irritating them or something. And they said, that burned my biscuits. And I thought, oh my God, I've never heard that before. That is so funny. And so, I don't know. Anyway, so I thought it was very amusing, and now I have a chance to use it in a sentence. But it's just, I don't like when people make up these little fake Huckleberry Finn stories. Like, I've read articles where this chick was talking about how she ate out of dumpsters all across Europe, and I'm like, you're lying. If you really ate out of dumpsters all across Europe or all across the United States, you'd get sick, and you'd look bad, and you wouldn't be cheerful about it. I can't think of the chick's name, but she was saying how she just, she traveled and she didn't pay for food she had out of dumpsters. Now, I just want to qualify that. I wasn't there, so I don't know from being an eyewitness or whatever. So let me rephrase what I said. I just don't believe it. Okay, I can't say she really didn't do it, but I didn't believe it because it's gross. Nobody wants to eat out of a dumpster. Not really. And you'd have to be really hungry. And she didn't have that really hungry look about her. She looked very well nourished and peaceable, which if you're eating out of dumpsters, you would have some kind of a trauma when there's good food that ain't in dumpsters that you can get your hands on. And, but she's supposedly, she said she ate out of dumpsters and that's how she sustained herself. And I think she wrote a book. And I'm tired of that. And then there was this guy who said that he was homeless, but he's like living really, really well because he's sleeping on the couches of people who have lots of money. We're not talking about, regular, just plain folks people or people like, what's that family in the 70s that everybody thought was so adorable, the Brady Bunch. He's saying with like hinky tinky, hoity people. And it's like, that's not like what being homeless is like. People that want to make some type of cute little statement about that they're being homeless, you don't know what it's really like. So stop playing games. In my opinion, when these people do this and they make it like they live well and like they eat well and it's just so wonderful, there's no hassle, that's not real. That's a very dangerous life. And one thing I can tell you is that people die all the time, all around you. You can be at a shelter, maybe you're staying with somebody and let you spend the night there or whatever. And then the next time when you go to the drop-in place or whatever, you find out that somebody that you were talking to the other day is dead, you know? Perhaps because of substance abuse. And when you were talking to them, they looked clean, they saw what they were going to get clean, and then you hear that they're gone from an overdose. A lot of times you'll be hearing that they died from pneumonia or some other horrible thing happened. When I was homeless, so many people I knew died. So it's not chippy and cheerful and cute. And watch me while I fix my hair. I'm going to show you how I fix my hair as a person that doesn't have a place to stay. And this is what I use. Isn't this nice little chipper music playing? It ain't like that, okay? People have it rough who are housed for different reasons. If you're out there, and especially if you're a woman, if you're out there and you don't have a place to stay, you're in a shelter, or you're actually literally having to live in a car, it ain't cute, and it ain't chipper, and it ain't fun. Not to say that you never have any positivity, because if you're out there trying to, get with a social worker and these different agencies that help you get yourself back on track, that's positive, it's upbuilding, there's therapy groups and stuff like that, but it's not cutesy, okay? It just isn't. And, excuse me, it annoys me when middle and upper class people, to my eyes, what I'm seeing is when it's like they're trying to play this little game of how cute it is and, oh yes, and I did it or whatever. Okay, if I sound negative, so what? Because like I said, when you're really out there, a lot of people will die. And you never know who's going to be dead. And I remember one point, it was so many people dying, and they were dying of pneumonia, that it scared me so much. And because I'm like, well, how do you catch it? I mean, is it airborne if you're around some? And basically the answer that I got is there's different kinds of pneumonia, and it depends. So I went and hightailed it and got an exam to make sure I didn't have any, which I was good. And I was glad, But it's frightening. It's very frightening. You never know what's going to happen. And it ain't cute. And let me tell you something. If you're out here, okay, when I was in the shelter that I was in, I had a little job, little cell phone. And somebody stole it. It was probably staff. It might have been somebody else who was in there, but I'm thinking it was staff, because I'm thinking about how early I got in and where I had put it, and boom, it was gone. Sounds to me like it was staff, but I don't know. It's just my guess. And I said, well, I'll never do that dumb thing again. And so when you have been middle class or upper class, you really don't know what you're in for. And you're not walking around with an expensive phone and, expensive personal hygiene items, expensive glasses and stuff like that, and think that you ain't going to get rolled one way or another, because you will. Vent, rant. So anyway, so that's the past, and I'm very appreciative. I'm so glad I have a place. I'm so glad I have a love, because even though it was really hard and it was a hard experience, I got through it. I'm fine. And I met the love of my life, and I'm so happy, and he's a good man. And every time it's like really hot or really really rainy or cold or whatever, and I think about the people that are out there, you know what I mean, that are out there, and I pray for them, you know what I mean, because it's hard, and you better learn fast, and you better be quick on your feet, because it's no joke and it's no game. And That's why when we have an abundance, and I'm going to be doing giveaway, not over the net, but like, you know, like I show you how like I get free stuff and everything, and how like with your medical coverage, you might qualify for free items and stuff. So why not use it if your medical coverage gives that to you, you know, provides that for you, why not use it? But I also believe in giving, and I'm realizing I have clothes that I don't wear, and maybe I can't fit them, or I just don't wear them, and so I'm gonna bag these clothes up and I'm gonna donate them, and I'm gonna put that on a, you know, upload that too, because it's not just about, well, let me get, gimme, what do you got free, what do you got cheap, gimme. That's not what life is. It's only a little bit part of it, but you want to give, because no matter how poor you are, you've got something, intelligence, you know, knowledge, wisdom, a listening ear, a few ducats, what have you, you know what I mean? So I'm going to be doing that too. But I really appreciate my blessings, and I'm just grateful because, like I said, not everybody got through it. Not everybody came through it. And I'm still eating. I got a lot of food here, and I haven't eaten it all. I'm talking. Yeah, but I guess it's just been in my psyche about that. Like, I don't like it when people try to, in my opinion, I'm not saying that she absolutely is, or these different ones absolutely were, but in my opinion, they were just trying to hustle somebody. In my opinion. I didn't name their names. I just didn't believe them. Their stories didn't add up. And I find that offensive. Because the truth is good enough. Whatever your situation, the truth is good enough. You don't have to make some stupid little story to try to make yourself seem, you know, like Tom Sawyer and Huck Finn. Come on, man. I hate that job. Phony. Just be real. People can tell when you're fake. People can tell when you're real. Life, if you live to be 120, life is too short for fake. Don't lie. You gotta tell every bit of your business, but don't get up there and lie. I don't know why people think that's cute. There's nothing cute about a liar. There's nothing cute about a liar. And if I get the impression that I'm being lied to, I don't dig that. And I will not fool with you. If I feel like you're a liar, I'm not going to be dealing with you. Because I can't rely on you. Because you're a liar, you know? Not you. But, you know, come on. We can't get that time back. Listen to that foolishness. Stop talking food with your mouth and don't smack and don't hum. Anyway. I hate when the lettuce or the food gets all up here. So anyway, I love it when people tell the truth. So I've got this food, and this is a mukbang, so I have to. This is good. This is so classless looking. I don't care. Oh. Also, I think I had mentioned it before that I'm going to be doing something that's helping me with my low salt issue. I'm going to make a rub that has no salt because I'm tired of going online and looking for no salt, and they show low salt or no salt, and when you look at it, there's salt in it. So I've learned how to do it, and I needed some equipment, and the equipment came. So I'm going to be uploading about that, because for everybody that wants to lower their blood pressure but they like good flavorful food, this will be a help to us all. Okay? And I don't know when, but hopefully soon. And so anyway, I thought I was going to be more cheerful and I was going to sing. I'm going to talk to you about my little pimple on my chin. It's awful. I am like 56 years old. 50, and I got pimples. When I was 16, I had pimples. I'm thinking by the time I'm 30, 40, they're going to be gone. I am 56, which means 4 years from now I'll be 60. And I got pimples. I got frown lines up here. And I got pimples. I had song on everything. But you know what? It's gonna be alright. That's really gross in here. That's really gross. This is good. And I'm having green tea because having had this, it's good for what it is. It's natural, wonderful. We were talking about sugar and cream and milk. That. And green tea kind of helps thin the blood. That's what my understanding is. That's what it does. So it's gone. It's just there, gone. It's not for flavor, but I really overindulged, and I'm so embarrassed. It's not that I'm embarrassed. I did not do good by my body. That was destructive. That was not good by my body. It was very destructive what I did, and I feel hurt by that. So I said, well, what can I do? And so the green tea, and I'm not going to be drinking this a lot. I will not have this until maybe a month, 2 months, because you can overdo that too, and you don't want that. You want your blood to be able to clot, you know. So, I washed my hair a couple hours ago. I need to style it, but I probably won't do anything fancy. But I need to do that. And I'm really pleased with you're belching because you're doing what you're doing, Mimi. So what? It's just us. But I'm gonna have to have more salad, more plant-based, and I'm gonna be honest. You know, I'm not gonna pretend that I'm just eating wholesome food, because you're gonna know if I'm lying. And I see no point in doing that. What is the point of lying? It's stupid. If you lie, you're basically waiting to be discovered. Am I right? Oh, avocado. So, when I do something stupid like this, I'm gonna tell. And also I need the record for myself to look at my behavior. Because you can lie to yourself. And see, that's why it's not cool to be a liar, because liars lie to themselves. They lie to themselves that they're so clever, there ain't nobody gonna guess. And so when people see through the nonsense, then they got the cover lie. Oh, well, when I said thus and such and a rah, I didn't mean thus and such as is commonly believed at a Rome, but I mean thus and such, this how and thusly, not how you thought and most people would think. Yeah, right, okay. It's insulting. It's very insulting. I don't like it. I don't like it. Tell me the brutal truth. They tell me a sweet, sugary lie. That's why I love my husband. He's very honest. The few times that he tried to use deception, he failed because he has a conscience. And we had to sort some things out. Because we can't have a relationship like that, and we don't. Alright. Love cannot live in a house full of lies and secrets, right? So, okay, so I did the green tea thing's done. Got the black tea. Yee, can you tell? And unga. And oh, not you yet. This ice water. Oh, you just have to take my word for it. I'm not lying. I'll show you.